Man, man. I am back. Hello, everyone. It is Mystic Zael, and I'm here today to do a video in regards to our communication with and interaction with the Cosmic Alliance, our galactic family, who have been assisting us in the shadows for a very long time. I'm going to start to take things a little higher. Here and there, dibble and dabble into the mundane because, of course, we are all still human and we are existing in this realm. But I'm wanting to focus on some of the energies that are helping to usher in this new consciousness and this shift that we are experiencing at this point in our lives. I mean, those who are on the frequency are definitely experiencing and seeing this major shift that is happening with the whole entire planet or realm. Okay? I was trying to see which decks I want to use. I have so many decks out here. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit. So many decks. Of course, I have my deck. My baby just jumped on my back. You may hear his voice. But I had a question for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I shuffled the cards and this card came out. And I asked the question, what is it within myself that is hindering me or blocking me from this deeper connection with my cosmic and intergalactic family? And I got this card. This popped out, which is new consciousness. And it's the earth energy, and it deals with the present timeline. And this was at the top in the back of, I think it was either at the top of the deck, and I usually just flip, or the bottom of the deck, and I usually just connect the two. But this one here is deep as hell because the message that I got is something that I have been saying for so long. It just is just nothing but confirmation that there's a new consciousness and a shift that is happening. I'm connecting with the galactic, intergalactic, cosmic family. But at this present time, there are some things being rearranged within our universe with all of these energies that are here ushering in a shift with us. Because some events are transpiring, which is a very good thing. A very good thing. I'm gonna actually read this. Dang, Aeon. I'm gonna actually read this, and we're gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna put this back, and we're gonna shuffle some cards. I'm gonna use two decks that I created. Of course, this is Messages from Beyond the Veil. This is my deck created by me, Mystic Zael, that you can purchase. With a link that I'll leave in the description box. This one here, I don't really have a name for it. I just did it. It's thick. I love just creating so many messages. We got the ancestors, of course. Yes, I did use a whale because of the Lemurian Atlantean energy. Before we were land beings, we were water beings. You know, this is a very powerful deck that I have here that I created. It deals with both worlds, above and below. Very positive message, the ancient codes and symbols. I used the turtle. Why? Because the turtle shell is said to have codes within the shell. And if you cannot see, and if you are not vibrating on a specific frequency, you ain't going to get those codes and those downloads. And because I use this, because we do live on Turtle Island, before it was called America, it was called Turtle Island. and it's very ancient. It is, believe it or not, the cradle of civilization. A lot of people think Africa is, but it is the Americas. The oldest pyramids in the world are in the Americas. They took, they were so fascinated with Kemet over here in America, because Kemet is in America, that they replicated it. The Greeks and the Romans replicated it over there in now what they call now Egypt, and have us believing that that is where the Egyptians or the Kemites, the Kemetians, were from. And no, the Isis temples is in the Grand Canyon. The hieroglyphs is over here in the canyons and the mountains, and the pyramids in Kemet is over in the Americas, not over there in Africa. So, just so you know what I'm saying, and I don't want to get too stuck on the illusion of the Kemets, and because everything, all of this is an illusion, but these are some things that some people need to know. Okay, Kemet it was in Americas, honey. The Mississippi River is what they call the Nile River. The Mississippi flows from the bottom to the top. Okay, so anyways, I have a lot of cards in here. Very, very beautiful deck. Okay. Very raise your vibration. Okay, sadness. So I'm gonna be using this. This is one of my favorites. This represents portals and dimensions. Why? Because, you know, the quote unquote, the black woman is God, the mother, and the hand. These are two different sets of stickers, right? They came in the package, and I'm so glad that I was able to find it, because it just went well together. You know, they're opening up their hand, which looks like a yoni, you know, and you're looking through that portal. The yoni is the portal, and you can see the universe, okay? So that's one of my favorite cards. You know, this deals with visions, DMT, channeling energy, okay? You see the cosmic energy on there. This is more like an Aquarian energy. Superhuman AI bots, futuristic technology. You see how she's half human, half bot, or half human, half AI, because we're going into that. I love this card as well. The Watchers, or Celestial Guides. So we're going to see what pop up with this deck. I'm going to be using quite a few decks. Okay? So I asked the question of what is hindering me from this deeper connection with my Cosmic Galactic Alliance, my Cosmic Galactic family. And I definitely got this card, which is New Consciousness, okay? Which is 9. This is 54. 54 is 9. And 9 is the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, okay? Which goes perfectly with, shut my door, goes perfectly with this card. I'm going to read it. Of course, this is not a part of the initial reading. I just want to read this because this is what I got for myself, and I just think that this is very important with what's going on right now. So it says, there is a new consciousness being born on Earth right now. I've been saying that. It has to do with the true nature of existence beyond belief, thought, or emotion. This new consciousness is sprouting from our beings like a flower reaching toward the sun. But we often obstruct it by clinging to our distractions such as opinion, drama, and blame. So, a lot, and these, and let me just say this, I'm getting so tongue-tied because I'm getting excited. Do you realize that everything, as far as the entertainment industry, these magazines, TV, the news, technology in particular, phone technology can be a blessing and a curse, but you know the way people are using it nowadays, it's more of a curse than a blessing. Everything, they are distracting you so that you're not focused on raising your soul up, that seed, to a higher state of consciousness. Clinging on to opinions, drama, and blame. Look at what's going on all over YouTube right now. You got a bunch of masculine patriarchal men, and there's some women too that are very masculine that want to just debate and argue and go back and forth. Why does everything have to be a debate and an argument? Your truth is your truth. My truth is my truth. Either we can share each other's truths with each other and see what it can benefit each other, or just move on. There is nothing to debate about. Okay? A lot of distractions. I mean, it's terrible. Drama. So caught up in drama. What celebrities is beefing with who? And why are we worried about that? There are energies and powers that are rulers of low vibrational energies. Let's just say that are here to keep us distracted and held down to this consciousness. Okay? And not ain't nothing but your lower self and possibly your ego. Okay? Because you have to remember, as above, so below, as within, so without, as without, so within. So if these are energies that are outside governing us, then these energies have to be within us as well, which is thought patterns, thought forms. Okay? That doubt, that hate, that conflicting energy. It would be basically like self-sabotaging energy and negative thought patterns, or archonic energies and things of that nature. So once you gain control over those energies, then you have control over your reality. Okay? We must become the flower reaching toward the sun and value it above all else if we are to transform as a species. Take a few moments every day to visualize yourself as that flower reaching toward the sun. Let the sun nourish you and give you everything you need. Just imagine yourself being that flower, sprouting higher and higher and higher, and that energy emanating from the sun, filling you up with downloads and uploads and cosmic energy and everything you need in order to ascend to higher planes of consciousness. Okay, commentary. This card refers to the crucial time in which we live which we live on Earth right now. A new consciousness is being born, but as it is doing so, the old is dying. I have been saying this. We are in the Pluto return. The end out with the old and in with the new. The old timeline is dying. We are shifting into a whole new consciousness and reality. If you are on that frequency, then you are about to ride a fantastic ass wave. Okay? But if you are stuck in your ego and caught up in drama and distractions and blame and opinions, and then I'm sorry. And there's a lot of things that I must work on as well, because if I pull this card, this is them telling me I am too distracted and I need to quit worrying about putting my energy into specific things and people, as well as quit being so judgmental, because that's opinions, judging, basically. Well, it's two different things, but it can be judgment. Okay? So it says, in the prism of Lyra cosmology, and I have to get that book, it is referred to as a transition from third to fourth. Well, okay, so we have third. The third density is matter. Then you have fourth, which is space and time. Then you have the fifth, which is light. We're moving more towards the fifth. We're already in space and time. and it's really an illusion, and it's another restriction and a distraction as well, because it's an endless cycle. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. You got 12 The hour 12 hours. I'm not going to say 24 because it don't go 12, 13, 14, 15 unless it's military time, whatever. But I'm just, in reality, it's 1 through 12. And then you have the 12 months. Okay, 12 zodiacs. It's a cycle. It's an endless cycle. It's a circle. It's like the snake eating its own tail. It's just a cycle. You have to break out of that cycle. Okay? Again, we see the issue of polarity. This time of birth and death is polarity. It's time of birth and death. This card can represent this process that is happening in the external reality. If you look at world events, and this is what got me, world events, things that's happening. Believe it or not, and I don't care if you don't believe it, there's no president. There ain't nobody in that White House, Casablanca. It is empty. They are fighting amongst each other for leadership and to rule. They are scared. They're more afraid than we are. It should be, because they know once we really see the ones that aren't cognitive dissonance, because cognitive dissonance is it's a big issue right now. The ones who really see what's going on around them, they are so scared of a revolt, it's not even funny. That's why these people are these entities, I'm not saying, these entities are so hell-bent on leaving this plane. They are wanting to escape retribution, divine retribution, and there ain't no escaping it. Let's take the Amazon guy for a minute. This man is obsessed with material riches, wealth, power, greed, and all of a sudden he stepped down and want to hurry up and leave Earth. Come on now. To leave all his worldly riches behind, to leave Earth. And the rest of them too. They are all being dismantled with the help from our Galactic Alliance, our Cosmic Alliance, our Cosmic Family. Is helping to free humanity, to help raise the consciousness of humanity, to help raise us up to a perfect state. And those who ain't with it is lost. Okay? It says, if you look at world events, it is easy to feel hopeless and mistake the death of old structures as a negative sign. A lot of people are living in a state of fear right now because they see it falling right before their very eyes. I seen a video and some woman, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm not about to be living in fear, because I'm actually feeling good about what is happening right now. What a time to be alive. To experience and witness a fall of an empire that was evil. The fall of this empire. This empire is done. We're in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus deals with the fall of governments. Especially if you're not standing on universal principles. The natural law, if you're not governing with natural law and universal principles in alignment with the universe in nature, then you're going to be destroyed. Period. And we're witnessing it. There's no reason to be afraid. The name of this so-called virus is a fucking code name, and it's a mission. Listen, it's deep. Okay? And this is why I'm putting this video on Patreon, so I can talk a little bit more freely. Okay? Because this virus and this thing, this is nothing more it's another damn distraction. Because I didn't see none of this happening with the flu and everything else. That was a distraction. Period. If it was so deadly, we wouldn't be able to breathe no air at all. The homeless would be dead. I wouldn't see no stray dogs, stray cats, birds will be dropping out the sky from this so deadly virus. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I'm not living in a state of fear and panic. Like I said, I seen a video of a woman who was in the store warning everybody to stock up on food because there was no food. But the area in the grocery store she was pointing to was the fucking place where you get lunch meat. Processed food. What is that telling you? Walmart and all of that shit is about to be done. They're killing people on purpose. Look at the ingredients on their so-called food. Okay? All that processed food and everything, them factories and them industrial corporate, they're about to be done. Because they are feeding people fake ass food. I was in, what's it called? Sam's. Getting water and stuff like that. And I happened to walk past the freezer section and I seen something called Simulate Chicken. Simulate Nugs. Simulated nuggets. A simulation is something that is deceptive and fake. So they're literally telling you they're serving you fake ass food. And people look right, they're so blinded that they will literally look right past the shit and straight up go get that and feed it to them and their children and wonder why St. Jude is packed with babies because they're experimenting on you to see how much they can stuff you with before your DNA and your organs start to fail and your DNA gets damaged. Okay? Like, come on now, we gotta stop. We were fine. We were self-sustaining beings. We didn't need Walmart, none of that shit. We were in alignment with nature. We knew when to sow seeds and we knew when to harvest and to gather our crops and store them for the long winter. And raise livestock. And if we needed any assistance, then we would go to our neighbors. We were a community. We bartered with each other. We didn't need no corporations giving us no fucking oodles and noodles and Pop-Tarts and shit. If we wanted to make something of that nature, pastries, we would go out into our garden and we would get blueberries fresh. We would get strawberries and we would mush them down or do whatever we need to do and grind our wheat and flour down to make some pastry crust, and we would bake it, okay? And be happy about that because we put our blood, sweat, and tears to feed our families and our neighbors if our neighbors needed help. And we survived. We were more connected with nature. It was more spiritual. Now, you got fucking Walmart and Sam's Club and shit. And people got so far away from self-sustaining, it ain't even funny. We use dowsing rods to look for water within the ground. There's certain trees that got water. That's how we got our spring water. We didn't need to go to the store and get a bottle of water. This shit is insane. This is madness. This is insanity. And that's why it's falling to make room for the new. I think it's more more about technology, but I mean, we're more towards self-sustaining again, and they fear this. That's why they asses is trying to leave. Okay, so let me get back to reading this so I can go ahead and pull some cards and get some messages from our galactic family. Okay, it says this card can represent this process that is happening externally. If you look at world events, it is easy to feel hopeless and mistake the death of old structures as a negative sign. It is not. The energy of this card also refers to a process going on within you. A new consciousness is being born, and in order for it to come into fruition, old parts that no longer serve you are dying away. Take some time to acknowledge and thank these old parts of you that have been faithful companions and teachers, and do whatever you can and let them go. Do not mistake the death of situations that no longer serve you as being a failure on your part. Begin to focus more on the new birth that is happening within you and on earth. Once you begin to focus on this new paradigm, you will see the signs of this new birth more readily. So I was thinking that I wasn't having a connection, but I do have a deep connection. because I'm too focused on the distractions and everything else instead of focusing on the shift, the beautiful shift that is happening. And once I start focusing more on that, then I would be able to see the deep connection that I already done had. Because if I wasn't deeply connected with my Cosmic Alliance and Galactic family, I wouldn't even be able to bring these messages to you, because they are channeling messages through me to you. If this card is in your reading, look to the other cards. This may be clues about what aspects of you are dying and what new births are just beginning. Refining galactic lineage. This was there with it. Refining the galactic lineage. This is Pleiadian energy. And these are both present timelines. Both present timelines. It both says present at the bottom. In case you didn't see, it says present at the bottom. So, this is me getting back connected with a part of or aspect of myself, or one of my cosmic family, the Pleiadians, in order to ascend to higher planes of consciousness. Let me see. Yeah, you see, it looks like a little spaceman here, or a space woman, or whatever, space being. I'm not going. There's no gender. There's no polarity or duality with these beings. They're one. Okay, so that's why I say energy. I don't put he and she and I hate to do that. I really do. But you see how this energy is emanating from this being to all these other beings. So there's energy definitely pouring in from this higher consciousness into humanity right now. And it's only some beings, some of us, some humans that are getting these downloads and these energies. And you see how they don't have human faith or look human, because that's really what our souls look like. It doesn't look human. In order for us to experience and be able to express the energies, it has to be a face put on it. So right now, what I'm going to do before I start pulling from there, I'm going to get a few of these. This is my Starseed deck. And I'm going to ask the Galactic Alliance, our Cosmic Galactic family, our guides, our higher selves, what messages do you have for humanity here on the realm Earth? What messages do you have for us? What are some things we need to know? Some advice we need to help us ascend to higher planes of consciousness. What are some things that we are needing to know? Got some cards that fell, but I'm definitely not going to pick those. I'm going to pull on camera. I'm going to try to at least get one card from each, because I got 10 decks out here. What are some messages you want to... We got one. Wow. This is beautiful. So, loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms. Density. We just said something about density. Addiction, and let God in. You know, God is a source energy. The source energy, high vibrational energy. There are some people that are literally clinging on to the old paradigm. Let it go. The card at the bottom says, fall into my arms, surrender. Surrender to this shift and this energy that we are experiencing. Surrender. You see all of these beings here, all down here at the bottom, and then Mother, and then she's holding, or this is the source energy. This is source and your guide, and these are your galactic family, soul family, star family, All of these energies here literally telling you to stop holding on to this old paradigm. Surrender to the new shift. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that you're going to be destitute? Are you afraid that you won't be able to sustain your life here on this planet? If you are in alignment with these energies and you let go of fear, then most certainly it's going to be a very beautiful experience for you. Money in paper is an illusion. All the riches are within. And as long as you know that and you feel that, then this is going to be very, how would I say it? Very blissful a shift for you. Of course, we need to, well, we don't even really need to. Imagine if we all just said F it and just gave up and quit paying our bills and rent and just live free. Do you think that these entities won't come bowing down to us? To like, what can we, no. Imagine if you just gave up on the illusion and this distraction. Just said F it. Have you ever got to the point where you just was like, here, I don't even care. I don't need it. Nope. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. You took back your control. And that's just what it is. Let's get some other cards. We're going to get some cards from let's see what let me get some for my galactic families. The galactic families. I'm about to shut this door. My baby just bust in here and literally, hold on. He's trying to get his daddy's seeds. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So we're going to get some messages. I'm going to just get a card from each. I'm going to just put them down here and just flip them and see what I get. Let's see. I don't know. I'm going to just see how I do it. Ooh. We got choose happiness. Choose happiness. Stop clinging to fear. Be happy. Heal yourself. This is a woman who chose happiness. A being who healed herself, who did the healing work. Chose not to let this world chose not to let this reality and the pressure from being a human break her. She looks so calm and at peace. Because it is very hard being a human. It is very hard being a daggone human. I can definitely tell you that. Yeah, we got some Venusian energy here. Some Venusian. Venus energy. This is that sensual, sexual, beauty energy. Venus is also a warrior goddess. Okay? So, I don't think it's all about beauty and luxury, because Venus is love and war. Flat out love and damn war. Let's see what our Lemurian Starseed family. Well of dreams, initiation, deep trust, deep healing. We got healing, deep healing again. Reconnection with all. Creation, visions, messages, dissolve the veil. Bliss and dreams. Y'all have to look past that illusion. Dissolve the veil. There's a veil over your eyes. You can't see past the illusion and distractions. So you need to figure out why these cards are so big for my hand. Look, I can't even. Ooh, the creator. This is a beautiful deck. That's why I love it so much. But golly, it's so hard for me to shuffle this deck. And I like to do that because it mixes them up a lot. Hold on, I might have to do this close to me. Okay. All right, let's see. What does our Lemurian family want? What's Lemurians? Am I shaking the thing? Woo, we got one. We got two. Ether and matter. Spiritualized matter, new life. Bedding in the light, yes. Heart of ascension, expansion, love for all, playfulness, release the past. What did I say? Moving away from, and at the bottom of the deck, we got Rainbow Child. Unstoppable, new earth builder. Let me put this out here, because we just said something about the daggone new earth. It ain't even funny. We have new earth builder, multi-talented, miraculous alchemy. But the fact that these, and you want to know something? That's one of the reasons why, I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Dr. Sleep, but it was very disturbing to my soul. It actually showed what they're doing with these children. These entities are feeding off these children's light. Okay, the innocence and the purity of the children. What they did was, it's a group of beings who, of course, they have their leader, who would find children and take them to a place where they can do their thing and put these children in a state of panic and fear because they like the taste of adrenaline from the adrenochrome. They like the taste of the adrenaline. They get the adrenochrome. And what they was doing was, they were literally sucking the essence out of the child to get high and to get energy. It's fucking disturbing. And now they're wanting to inject the children with this bullcrap so that they can basically tamper with their DNA and try to shut down their light. But this is showing me that it's not happening. We're still shifting into a new light. This is new earth builder. And a lot of us, they see, and then the Galactic family just said to me, they really honestly think that it's the new children, but it's us as well, is these new earth builders. The rainbow children. Who have been putting in the work and ushering in this shift. This shift, pat yourself on the back, because none of this wouldn't be happening without us and our work, that we're the true light workers in search of light. None of this will be possible without us putting in the work behind the scenes. We ain't doing spells and rituals to keep no man or no woman. You know, we ain't doing no spells and rituals to be rich. See, everybody been being tested, and a lot of y'all failed, because why the fuck is you so worried about being rich? That's greed. And you are missing the whole point of spiritual work. You're attaching and trapping yourself to earthly and worldly possessions in this illusion. And if that's what you want, then by all means, go ahead. So now we got ether and matter. Spiritualized matter. This means raising up to a higher state of consciousness. Matter is very dense and heavy. So lighten your load. This may be us, and I love this picture. It's these two. This is basically duality. This is a masculine and feminine energy coming together. You see they're intertwined here with this infinity symbol, the intertwine. Looking deep into each other's eyes, being able to read each other's souls. New life. Spiritualized matter. I'm gonna read this, and this is Heart of Ascension. And I do see crystals at the bottom, so maybe this is them telling us to work more with the crystals, because that cosmic energy is within the crystals too. Let me see. I have my smoky quartz point right here. And this is natural. It came out of the earth like this. But I have it here. I'm going to put it up here so we can, get this energy. Put it right there. There's some, and then also I'm seeing there's a DNA pattern, as well as I'm seeing a dolphin or a rabbit in this, but I know for sure there's dolphins here. And like I said, this is that Lemurian energy. The dolphins are very, 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 very special beings. They have so much intelligence and they carry so much cosmic memory. It's not even funny. They have been around for a very long time. Dolphins are very, very smart. So I'm going to get the book because I like reading the book. But I want to see this Earth, this Ether and Matter card. Ether and Matter. Where are we? And those are dolphin codes. This is dealing with the dolphin codes. So we're going to read exactly what a dolphin code is. Lemurian star child, the dolphin codes tell you of integration. Has your awakening been tumultuous? Would you like to make it easier? Allow the dolphins to tell you about flow and effortlessness. If you recently had a jolt on your path, then know that your family of light is smoothening your journey. The dolphins are speaking about alchemy of the elements of sacred light codes that you are now ready to receive. Wow. Just like a dolphin balances in the motion of the flow, you can balance the elements on your journey. Ether and matter allows you to find love and compassion. Fire and water allows you to find flow and effortlessness. Earth and air allows you to find joy and simplicity. The dolphin codes. The color is aqua. So today you might want to wear aqua or color something with aqua. Just have that aqua color around you. Visualize it. Numerology 3, 8, and 11. This deals with Trinity, infinity, beginning of a new paradigm. Again, we are, listen, the cards is telling us new paradigm, new earth, new paradigm, new life, release the past. Come on now, y'all. So ether and matter, spiritualized matter, new life, sparkles, bedding in light, holistic integration. This is integration of energies, light and density, travel dimensions, and non-judgment. Related cards, inner child, key to your freedom, all 7 cards from the Children of Lemuria category. And I think, yep, this is connected with the ether matter card, the rainbow child. Wow. For the new life meditation, purification, breathing, forgiveness, sovereignty, abundance, and manifestation. It says, I am ether and matter, and I am matter and ether. I am one with all. The dance between ether and matter tells us about bringing heaven on earth. Even when this birthing process is painful at times, We are invited to be a conduit for etheric light by receiving light blessings in the physical realm. So just like the card from the galactic energy deck was saying, for us to be that flower and reach up to the sun to receive those light codes, this is telling us the same thing. We're getting downloads at this time. And it's up to us to be able to decipher those codes. Okay? The Dolphins help to weave Lemuria into existence by traveling between different dimensions of ether and matter. Like I said, the Dolphins can interdimensionally travel. The ocean carries many secrets of dimensional travel that the Dolphins master. The ocean is in the seas or a whole nother dimension. Portals all throughout the waters. They bring sacred codes from the cosmic heart source and deliver them to the physical realms simply by being completely in flow. So if you are completely in flow, just sit back one time and picture yourself swimming with the dolphins. Okay? I actually had an experience, but I'm not going to go there. But picture and imagine yourself swimming with the dolphins and being one with the dolphins. Actually picture yourself being a dolphin and entering in and out of these different portals and dimensions within the ocean and the seas and bringing back these codes to help bring, to raise consciousness in humanity. And picture yourself as being a dolphin, but also picture yourself as that dolphin coming to yourself now as you are. And telepathically delivering those codes to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Man. They bring sacred codes from the cosmic heart source and deliver them to the physical realm simply by being completely in flow. The sacred code that the dolphins share with you from their heart to yours helps you to let go of the conceptions and ideals of the old paradigm. God damn, man. I ain't mean to say all that, but I mean, this reading is straight up flowing together perfectly. This is all about letting go of the old paradigm, loosen your grip, and surrender to the new paradigm. Let go of the coping mechanism you have that is attached to the old paradigm. Let it go. Let it go. You are not going to be able to evolve with the rest of us that are evolving if you continue to hold on. If that be a person, place, or thing or idea, let it go and surrender. This is so good. It ain't even funny. Do you feel the need to be perfectly balanced between ether and matter? Between spirituality and grounding? Let go of the linear mind. Find your playfulness to master the dolphin codes of ether and matter. Dive deeply, jump into the sky, play and take a chance. Lemurian Star Child. The baby dolphin in you. What did I just say? And I didn't read this. Listen. The baby dolphin in you is invited to incarnate on our planet through joy and play rather than rigidity. Didn't you feel earthbound? It says, didn't you feel earthbound if you grounded yourself in the ways of the old paradigm? Damn. The tree's roots are beautiful, but you don't need to be grounded in a way that limits your movement. So this is when people say ground yourself, they're wanting, and I knew something was up with that shit. Because I never got too grounded to the point where I'm stuck here on this plane. Because you're just limiting yourself to the beauty of the higher awareness and higher consciousness. Now you are finding your ground within. Through weaving your highest truth into your multifarious experiences on earth, like a dolphin weaving their path in the ocean. It says, all of you is now swirling in a vortex of light, each bubble bursting, bringing a sparkle of transformation. Perhaps you feel your inner child coming forward for healing. Invite this one with all of its aspects to come home now, to rest in the arms of the ascended Mother Gaia. What is this? To rest in the arms of the ascended Mother Gaia. Look at this picture. Can I get a clear picture? And I can't. This is a mother holding a child, telling you to surrender. If this ain't in alignment, I don't know what is. I wish you can see it clear like I'm seeing it. Oh my goodness. Invite this one. I'm going to read that again. Perhaps you feel your inner child coming forth for healing. So your inner child is healing itself. Invite this one with all of its aspects to come home now, to rest in the arms of ascended Mother Gaia. My goodness. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show this one the safety offered by your family of light. Thank you, family of light. So that they can fully incarnate on the new earth. The family of light. Surrounding this mother and this child is, you see those light beams on the sides and at the top? That's the family of light. Damn, this is hitting. Okay. Man, the dolphin code of ether and matter shows you how to spiritualize the physical by bringing light and healing into it. So by bringing light and healing into yourself, you are able to spiritualize the physical. So just picture yourself as that flower or whatever you want to picture yourself as. Just bringing that light and healing into your mind, body, soul, and spirit. And healing it. Picture yourself full of light. Shit. Okay. The dolphins swim in a particular pattern. Their tracks or signs in the language of light. Wow. If you have felt ill, can you allow this loving support? If you are healthy, can you receive the etheric light for yourself and others? New life is the result of this interplay between dimensions, this cosmic flow. Doesn't it feel heavy to create a new project with much effort or stress? The dolphins tell you that the greatest creations were made in the flow of oneness in play and joy. Can you attune to this play between ether and matter, or do you feel stuck because you can't see beyond the physical realms? Wow. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Had to go check on the baby. Okay, let me see. The dolphins tell you that the greatest creations were made in the flow of oneness in play and joy. Can you attune to this play? Okay. Can you attune to this play between ether and matter, or do you feel stuck because you can't see beyond the physical realms? Lifting the veil. You have to lift the veil. Okay. If you feel stuck in the physical reality, allow a Pleiadian dolphin to assist you. Remember the Pleiadian energy before? This being shows you the light of your true self, a powerful and loving truth that can penetrate through the illusions of the mind. Wow. Ask the Pleiadians to initiate you into the new paradigm to transform your life. That card. Please let me find it. Listen, the card that I had with the card that I pulled. Shit. Let me see. Because it was the Pleiadians. It was the Pleiadians, but it was seeking karmic balance, devotion to service, stubbornness. I have to find it. Because damn if this ain't what the hell we was talking about. Refining the galactic lineage. Right here. Refining the galactic lineage with the Pleiadians. Bruh. This is just all lining up. Thank you, Cosmic Alliance and Galactic Family. Thank you so much. This is deep. Damn. This is what they're doing. They're trying to initiate you. Lemurian Star Child, the secret of ether and matter can be summarized as non-judgment. Stop being so judgmental. That's what the last card was talking about, opinions and judgment. Don't define yourself as grounded or etheric. Simply flow with the colors and waves of the moment. So just be in the moment. Quit putting labels on everything. White, black. What else? Poor, rich, more, Nation of Islam, Islamic, soldier. I mean, quit putting just flow. I am that I am. Period. I am in this world, but not of the world. Period. That way you are not limiting yourself and keeping yourself attached to this reality by putting the by labeling yourself something, by putting a label on yourself. And I believe this is the reason why me and my husband departed from a specific group of people that we were associated with. Not because they were anything malicious or malevolent or anything, but because we were getting caught up in keeping ourselves attached to this illusion. And we ain't here for that. This is not our mission. This may be their mission, but this is not our mission. To be labeled as something to limit our consciousness and to keep us attached to this realm and reality. Period. Quit putting labels on yourself. I am that I am. In this world, but not of the world. And that's bingo what they telling me right now. Quit limiting yourself, your consciousness, your soul. By putting a label on it, you are keeping yourself attached. Period. Man. You are a universal being. And just like water, you are both in the bottom of the ocean and in the clouds of the sky. So please value your life story, not as poor old me, but as a story of awakening and victory. Your story is the story of ether, energy, the finest of fine, coming into matter, the densest of dense. Your story shows you how far you've come, and it is also an example to others who are awakening. If you feel a need to integrate these cosmic dolphin codes, connect to New Earth, which gives you the highest light vibration whilst encouraging all of your energies to be present within your body. That was deep. That was damn deep. Man. That was very, very deep. I have one more to read from Heart of Ascension, and then we're going to get some cards from this bad boy right here. I love this deck. And then we definitely are going to get an Ascension message from the Ascended Masters or Mary Magdalene or whoever, Saint Germain or whoever or whatever energy. Okay? So we're dealing with the Heart of Ascension, and this is this beautiful card right here with this DNA around it. So I believe this has to do with upgrades and downloads, and it also is release of the past. So we're dealing with expansion, love for all, playfulness, higher heart. Your higher heart, that heart energy above the heart chakra, but there's a higher heart. Release the past, freedom, joy, resolving childhood trauma. This is all talking about childhood trauma being resolved and healed. And this is what choose happiness. This is what this is. This energy is as well. This is healed. She healed from past traumas, childhood traumas. And now, this energy that you are able to to flow with this new wave and ride this wave and this new paradigm and this new shift of consciousness, because you're healing that inner child. Related cards, expression and light language. It says, Mother Earth gently shows me that I can relax now in the heart of ascension, that the gravity of the old paradigm can no longer affect me in any way. Again, with the old paradigm, this is like, we are shifting. Woo, we are shifting. Oh my goodness, this is what a time to be alive. The ascension heart within the earth calls each of us to see beyond limitations. Remember, we just talked about limiting yourself with labels and keeping yourself attached and limiting your energy. And that is including pain and heartbreak. Let go of the pain. Please let it go. She activates the ascension organs in the body of each individual, allowing us to release the old paradigm. Again. Whew. Are there people you are not at peace with, or situations that you worry about or cling to? Here we go. Loosen the grip. Coping mechanisms. Everything is falling in alignment. This is, oh my goodness. Inner earth beings guide you to the heart of ascension within the earth so that you can review these situations in the light of a beautiful violet and rose gold flame. Damn. So now we're dealing with the inner earth beings that are assisting us as well. Because those energies are being weighed down too and being affected by what's going on the outside of earth. Right? Look at it. It's terrible. Okay? You might feel constrictions in your chest or your solar plexus in this process, and I have been feeling chest pains, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Not bad, but like, and I wouldn't even say tightness, but just something different. Okay? Which inner earth healers help you to release. It's releasing. They activate the pineal gland and the thymus, which emit ascension codes throughout your body. Yes, yes, yes. The inner earth beings, guides from the Telos city of light, invite you to step into the flame of ascension in the heart of Mother Earth. Would you like to release fear from the heart? Let go of old paradigm attachments, they ask. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Some might feel hesitant to let go of drama. It's sad that man, let me shut up. Or they see it as an essential ingredient of love. Your guides from Telos show you their potential of unconditional love, which you are invited to embody now. The ascension flame burns up ego and karma to bring you back to your natural state. Yes. You are bound to karma within the matrix of the old paradigm. But in the heart of ascension, you can see that it was always an illusion, because you are no longer limited to the physical dimension. What the man? What did I just say about this endless cycle? That's karma. The snake biting his tail. All of this, that's a cycle of karma. Karmic debt. Oh, goodness gracious. This is deep, man. This is really, really deep. Really deep. And it all is an illusion. All of it. And as long as we know that and really feel it and really know that it's an illusion, we will not in no way, shape, or form be affected by anything that is happening during the shift. Being in a state of fear, I see a lot of fear agenda and panic happening. Okay, let me finish reading this. Whew. As you fully step into the ascension flame, you are completely transformed in the light. You remember who you are within this heart, which allows for great healing. Your guides send a loving light that helps to heal the inner child, which allows your heart to open further. Many ascendant ones and archangels visit you within this flame. Yes, allow Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, Metatron, and many others to touch your heart and nurture your soul. Now, like I said, these names, Some entities have names to put to explain the energy. There's different energies, archetypal energies. Okay. You are invited to integrate the Heart of Ascension by sharing your truth freely. Allow many others to receive this energy because many are ready to ascend. Each time you share your confidence and shining your light grows many fold, which allows you to be unaffected by the magnetism of the old paradigm. What did I just say? I said, as long as you know this and feel it, that this is an illusion, and let go of fear, that you will not be affected during the shift. Know that you are a multidimensional being, and you are still receiving these beautiful energies as you walk on the surface of the earth. Within the earth, the Heart of Ascension is always open and ready to receive you. Whatever you are going through in life, your guides from Talos now invite you to integrate the Heart of Lemuria. You receive a beautiful light, turquoise light, in your ascension organs, which activates your Lemurian energies further. So just picture for 1 second, just sit here and picture, what is it? A turquoise light inside of your organs. And that is going to be activating the energies within you. And I'm starting to feel a lot of energy. So I'm just picturing a turquoise light within me. They are re-arising for the new earth to bring much beauty and light. And this is what this represents. Beauty, 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 beauty. Beauty. By sharing your joy freely, you will meet many others who are also ascending. Allow your guides to bring them into your life so that you can share and multiply your joy. Wow. Deep. Here's an affirmation. This is some beautiful background music I got playing. I don't know if you can hear it. I lovingly ask my thymus, just above my heart chakra, to activate with ascension codes. Let those codes go through my whole body to bring light, vibrancy, and healing to every cell. My healing inner child leads me to the joy of being, to vibrate health into a new sense of self beyond all limitations. As it is, so it shall be. I'm going to read some of these. These are some beautiful affirmations. Here comes my chunk of chunk. What's up, Bush? It says meditation. When familiar forms fall away, a subtler light can be revealed. Your higher heart is calling you, inviting you to step up to a multidimensional truth. To let your heart shine, go deep into a meditation. Close your eyes and allow yourself to rest and to ascend out of the three-dimensional matrix. Connect to the area of your higher heart just above the heart chakra. Allow this area of your ascension organ to activate your whole body. The ascension organ is also called your thymus, and it contains many sacred light codes that activate your organs, especially your heart. Feel how many channels of light are activated within your higher heart, and how light streams to every cell in your body. Allow your higher heart to activate more and more. 1 second. Ugh. You going or you staying in, sir? Oh, he's okay. Okay, it says, Dear one, perhaps you have in many ways tried to change your mood or condition by influencing your body chemistry. The higher heart contains natural cures and natural remedies that heal you from within. When you allow these healing codes to activate in your whole body, you will feel a natural bliss and a natural joy, a natural ascension. That is very deep. That was a message to me. Because I have been healing this problem with my eye for about a week or two now. And this is just letting me know that the higher heart contains natural cures and natural remedies that heal you from within. When you allow these healing codes to activate in your whole body, you will feel a natural bliss and a natural joy, a natural ascension. To receive this bliss, simply breathe gently and allow the light to reach you. Allow the light to be with you. And hold on one second. All right, I'm back again. Let me see. Okay, it's recording. Okay. So it says, to receive this bliss, simply breathe gently and allow the light reach you. Allow the light to be with you in your whole body. In this way, every cell of your body starts to ascend into higher dimensions. So just picture yourself breathing in light, receiving that light, especially in the higher heart, the thalamus. And that's where I've been feeling this energy at for like the past few days. And I'm like, what's going on? You know, I'm sitting here like, oh, maybe this, but it's just these energies that are activating me, these light codes that are activating within me. Is describing itself in physical ailments. You know what I'm saying? It's activating certain things within me. Higher truths are becoming clear in your higher mind, which you are accessing. Your higher mind works in a different way than the conditioned mind. The higher mind has a higher viewpoint of witnessing the conditioned mind from a divine perspective. Through your higher heart, your mind becomes your divine mind. In Ascension, your heart and your mind synthesize, working synchronistically. No longer split into two, you are ascending into a holistic being. Wow. Allow this wisdom to be received in your higher heart and in your whole body. Allow that which you see as yourself, your identity, to shape into a higher dimension now. There is no limit on your vibration. There is no limit on your expansion. And there is no limit on your being. Allow it to expand more and more and allow it to activate more and more. Your higher heart, your thymus, activate your DNA so that all of the etheric strands and encodements become functional. No longer do you see yourself as a purely three-dimensional human. Now you are a divine being with divine encodements of light, who is bringing and transmitting a message of peace and love for humanity. Again, the affirmation. I lovingly ask my thymus, just above my heart chakra, to activate with Ascension codes. Let those codes go through my whole body to bring light, vibrancy, and healing to every cell. My inner child leads me to the joy of being, to vibrant health, and to a new sense of self beyond all limitations. That was extremely beautiful. That was extremely beautiful. I mean, this whole reading was beautiful. It's all about the shift in moving into a new paradigm. A beautiful paradigm. Refining galactic lineage again. So let's take a look. Enlightenment. Let's see. What else did you want to tell us? Let's get one more message from here. Then we're going to get an Ascension card. We'll get an Ascension card. What other message the Galactic Starseed family have for us? Cosmic Intelligence or Cosmic Alliance. What other? Woo! We just said something about that. Survival fears. This is one of the reasons why you are clinging on to the old paradigm, because you have a fear of surviving without any of these illusionary resources that they created for you. You are afraid, am I going to be able to survive without my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or without my bologna sandwich, or without my Pop-Tarts, or without my Taco Bell and shit? Why are you clinging on to that? You worried about rent? You worried about, oh, what's going to happen if all of these corporations that have been abusing their power for a couple centuries, if these corporations cease to exist, I won't have a job. How am I going to pay my rent? I mean, what's going to happen? How am I going to be able to pay my car note? Ma'am, sir, looky here. And this is that Zeta Reticuli energy too. We dealing with some low vibrational as draconian, reptilian, Zeta as energy, period. Do you understand that before these corporations started existing in the early 1900s, we have been existing before these corporations and surviving without them? We don't need a corporation. Okay? We don't. We don't need these entities to control our lives and limit us. You will be able to survive. It's going to pick up naturally. Just like mothering, being a mother comes naturally. You automatically know when you have a baby how your body adjusts to the baby. When the baby cries, your breasts start to ache and start leaking and dripping milk. What do you think is going to happen whenever... It's called instinct. It's going to kick in. Survival instinct. Quit being fearful. And then again, that's limiting yourself. So, I mean, just all in all, let go of the illusion and just free yourself. I think people just have a fear of dying. I just think people just have a fear of dying. Okay? Survival fears. We're going to read this and see what the our galactic family is trying to tell us with the survival fears. The Zeta Reticuli, and this is a past paradigm energy. So this is something that we already experienced in the past, and we subconsciously or unconsciously experienced this. So we are feeling those same emotions that we felt whenever this shift happened and this collapse of reality happened before. Okay? In the ancient days of the Zeta Reticuli, their species nearly destroyed themselves due to high planetary toxicity and misuse of technology. What the hell's going on right now? Technology. They want to build AI to rule us. Technology destroyed their timeline, their reality. Okay? When they realized that their species was dying, they experienced the most primal of fears. That of no longer continuing as a species. And this is what a lot of people are fearing. Is this the end for humanity? We're all going to die. What did I say before I even start reading this? I said a lot of you have a fear of dying. The body dies, but the spirit and the soul goes on. Energy does not die. It transmutes and it transforms. So the physical body, the gross body, this matter, of course it decays and dies. You start decaying as soon as the minute you were born, you start decaying and getting prepared for death. So there's nothing to fear. Okay? These survival fears force them to look deeply within and make drastic changes. The same is true in our lives. Often we don't make changes until we clearly see that our old ways will only destroy us. Yep. By then, we have little chance of change. What part of your life needs to be changed? Begin the process now before it becomes too difficult. Commentary. The saga of the Zetas is extremely important to humans, for they represent a possible timeline of Earth that could possibly destroy itself. Originally from the Vega colonies, the Zeta species created a very unbalanced society that focused on mental ability and technological advancement to the exclusion of nearly all else. What the hell did I say? I said humanity and these entities are obsessed with technology. Advanced technology. That's all you hear. Advanced technology. Advanced technology allowed us to do this. Advanced technology allowed us to do that. Advanced technology, advanced technology, advanced technology. Can you survive without technology? If you didn't have a phone, if you didn't have a computer, if you didn't have a TV, can you survive without that? If you didn't have a watch to tell time, a clock, none of that. That's all technology. Can you survive? Yes, you can. Ask your ancestors in the ancients. What did they do when there was no technology? They paid attention to the stars. They paid attention to the planets. They had a direct connection to source because they didn't have anything blocking those transmissions and those waves of energy coming in. They knew when, like I said, they knew when to sow seeds. They knew when to harvest and everything like that. They didn't need a fucking farmer's almanac. Okay? They just knew. Technology is killing this race of beings. Technology is killing us. We're obsessed with it. The new iPhone, the new whatever. They had Michael Jackson. What is that called? The holographic images of Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, the Tupac and all that. Like, come on. Come on. I'm going to read it again. Originally from the Vega colonies, the Zeta species created a very unbalanced society that focused on mental ability and technological advancement to the exclusion of nearly all else. This created an extremely toxic environment of the world, which caused sterility and a rapid declining planetary ecosystem. The cards from the three Zeta eras, past, present, and future, explore the depths of their despair and their transformation that saved their species. This card, in 33, explores the deep emotional trauma that the Zetas experienced as they realized their species was dying. We are a dying race of beings. Okay? This card refers to the most primal of fears. We gotta get it together. That of survival. Humans experience this terror time and time again. We only have to look at conditions on the planet to know that at any given moment, thousands are experiencing this fear. If you have pulled this card, look at it in the context of your life circumstances and the other cards. Perhaps the card is telling you to look at your own survival fears and learn how to heal them. Perhaps it is telling you that you have a connection to the Zetas of this era and are helping them in some way. If you have no clear understanding of what this card means in the context of your life, use the theme in your meditations to see if you can gain deeper clarity. Working with this issue as a human is extremely powerful and can change your life because it can free you from the worry, fear, and anxiety that keep you stuck. This is why this popped out. You have a fear of dying. You see the conditions. You see what's happening. You see the fall before your eyes in this shift, but you're afraid for whatever reason. That's why I said loosen your grip. You are trying to hold on to this illusion so damn tight. You squeeze it so tight, your palms is bleeding from you digging your nails into your palms. Let go. Let go. Let go. Okay? Let go. Nothing lasts forever. The things change, and that's just the way it is. What's at the bottom? Homing beacon. And this is the Vega. We just said something about the Vegas. This is the Vega energy, home and beacon. This is the future energy. Okay. So I'm gonna pull from the Ascension deck and get get a message from the Galactic family, and I'm gonna close this out. It's been a pleasure to channel these messages to you, because this is all for our sake and to help us ascend to higher states of consciousness. We need these messages, man, for real. We need to know what is going to help us, what is hindering us. You know what I'm saying? And what is going on? I can't. Some people can't quite fathom what's going on. So let's see. Let's see what other messages, what energies would like to assist us. Something. Ooh, let's do these two. Gold and silver cloak and air. At the bottom we have Lord Maitreya. Lord Maitreya. Maitreya. Okay, Lord Maitreya at the bottom. So we have air. And we're going to read this first. Air. The element of air supports truly magical cosmic qualities. Sylphs are air elementals working for the elemental master Dom and supervised by the unicorns. You are guided to ask the unicorns to direct Dom and his selves to spread the qualities of air, enlightenment, ascension, enthusiasm, freedom, and divine vision into the minds of those who need them. Also ask them to purify currents of air and blow them to polluted areas so that they may be cleansed. Help the fairies work with flowers by acknowledging and appreciating them. Affirmation. I invoke air to carry angels singing around the world and bring hope and peace. This is angelic energies coming to bring you peace of mind. Air deals with the mind and the mental, bringing you a peace of mind. And also clearing our toxic energy in the air. This is the energies that are going to clear the air if we all visualize this energy. Clearing the air and removing the pollutedness to allow easier access for these codes and downloads to come into our realm, because that's one of the main reasons why they do chemtrails and everything, because they're trying to block energies and downloads and codes from entering in, because they don't want us to raise our ascension and they don't want us to have a higher state of consciousness. Because if we start to think, then they lose control. Okay? So that was beautiful. And then we have the gold and silver cloak. You have chosen the card of perfect harmony. When you balance your wisdom and power, giving and receiving, your connection within hollow earth, in the seventh heaven, it offers you the courage of love. This makes you magnetic to people, animals, and situations so that you can attract all that is for your highest good. And we just said something about hollow earth, the inner earth beings helping assist us with the Heart of Ascension card. Your guidance is to bring yourself into harmony and balance. Then visualize yourself wearing the gold and silver cloak so that you draw in angel sonics to purify the energy around you. Expect the unexpected and miraculous. Wow. Affirmation. I am in total balance and harmony. So just picture yourself wearing that gold and silver cloak, wrapping it around you, that cloak of protection, that cloak of guidance, and that energy is connecting you to the hollow earth and the seventh heaven. So this is energy dealing with the inner earth being. So you got energy dealing with the air elementals, which is the sylphs and the fairies, okay, and the unicorns. And then you also got this energy that is dealing with the hollow inner earth beings that are helping to connect you to the seventh heaven and making you magnetic so that you can attract energies to you for your highest good. This was beautiful. I really needed this. I hope that you enjoyed the reading and got some good messages and some good information and some I can't even think of nothing. I can't even think of the word advice from this reading as to, you know, some things that you may be attaching yourself to that's not allowing you to ascend to those higher states of consciousness, because we are moving into some beautiful energy. And with that being said, I'm going to leave and peace. See you next time.